Quadrilaterals. Okay, this is a quadrilateral. It's just a four-sided polygon. All right, we're going to talk about quadrilaterals today. Every shape we talk about is a quadrilateral. Okay, quadrilateral is the most basic shape. Okay, it's a four-sided polygon. So everything that has four sides, that's a polygon that has four sides, is a quadrilateral. Now we're going to talk about other types of quadrilaterals today. Okay, those are going to be more specific. They're going to have certain characteristics. A quadrilateral just has four sides. All right, you need to draw this. This is a trapezoid. Okay, so you need to write down that a trapezoid has four sides and one pair of parallel sides. Okay, for it to be a trapezoid, okay, it has to be a quadrilateral, four sides, and it has to have a pair of parallel sides. All right, write this down. This is a parallelogram. It's a quadrilateral with opposite sides that are parallel and equal. So it's like a trapezoid in that it has sides that are parallel, but it's not a trapezoid. In fact, that both sides, okay, all four sides have to be parallel of the opposite side. Okay, trapezoid, only two sides have to be parallel. This is four, okay, and they all have to be equal. Well, a trapezoid, two of the sides didn't have to be equal to each other. Alright, now this is a shape you know. It's a rectangle. Okay? A rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. Alright? Parallelogram had four equal sides and they were parallel to each other. Alright? A parallelogram or a rectangle has all of that characteristics, all of those. Also, it has four right angles. So see how it's getting more specific? Quadrilateral just had to have four sides. Alright? A rectangle is a quadrilateral that's a parallelogram that has four right angles. Okay, so that's how it's getting more and more specific. The tick marks right here, that means it's equal to the other side. Like if they have the same tick mark, that means they're equal to. All right, these have two tick marks, so these sides are equal. All right, the arrow, all right. That, remember from our lines yesterday, the arrows tell you that it's parallel, okay? So these two arrows go in the same direction, all right, meaning these lines are parallel. These have two arrows, so that means this line is parallel with this line, okay? That's why you have the different arrows and different tick marks, okay? Now this is a square, okay? A square is exactly like a rectangle, except that all four sides are congruent to each other. Okay. Now I know this kind of doesn't look like it is, but that's because of the iPad kind of squeezing it down. All right. These are actual congruent sides. That's why they each have the same tick mark. Okay. This is a rhombus. A rhombus is like a square. Okay, it has four congruent sides, but it doesn't have right angles. All right, so a rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides. So we have a quadrilateral. That's the most basic. All you have to do is have four sides. Okay, they don't have to be equal. They don't have to have the same angles. All right, just four sides. You got a trapezoid where one pair of sides have to be parallel. All right, then you got a rectangle, a parallelogram, you got a square, now you got a rhombus. Okay. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to write this down. This just says the sum of the angle measures of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Okay. When we were talking with triangles, it was 180. Alright. With quadrilaterals, they add up to 360. So you have a quadrilateral. This is actually a trapezoid, which is a quadrilateral. Alright. But it doesn't matter. As long as it's a quadrilateral, they add up to 360. So W plus X plus Y plus Z, all those angles will add up to 360. So here's a quadrilateral. We need to find X. Okay, we know all the angles add up to what? 360. It's a quadrilateral, so they all equal 360. So we need to take 97 plus 87 plus 110 plus X, okay, it all equals 360. 97 and 87, going to be 184. Okay, 184 plus 110 is 294. Plus x equals 360. So we subtract 294 to both sides to find x. So x equals what? 66. Now in your homework it'll ask you to list all of the unknown angles. Alright, there's only one unknown angle here. It's x and it's 66. Okay? So there's your answer. Now here they have a quadrilateral with two missing angles. So you need to find both of them. Alright, so we need to add all these up. So I'm going to take this angle. What's the angle measurement there? X plus 7. We're going to add it to the next angle. What's this angle? What's this angle? Someone raise your hand. Tell me what that angle. Emery? 90. It is 90. Remember the little box means 90. Nicole, what do they add up to? 360. Good. Well, now, yeah, you got to add up like terms. X and X are like terms. 7, 75, and 90 are like terms. What's X plus X? 2X. Okay, add the numbers in front, 1 and 1. What is, then you have 7 plus 75 plus 90. You say it's what? 172. I think so. Because 75 and 90 would be 165. 165 plus 7 is 172. This equals 360. So first thing I do is I subtract. So subtract 172 to both sides. 2x equals 188. Is that what you guys got? Then we divide by 2. X equals 94. Okay, so that's one angle, right? It's this one. I need to know this one as well. What is 94 plus 7? 101. 94 plus 7 is 101. So those are your two answers, 101 and 94. Everybody see how we got that? Any questions? Here's your homework.